Hello everyone and welcome to another special health focus, Tai Chi, Qigong and today Neigong practice. So today we are having a heat wave and I thought I would give you some little techniques to help to cope and to lower your body temperature and just generally keep yourself well. A bit like the advice for if you're cold, if you tend to get too cold, we say try not to get cold in the first place. And I know it's a lot harder when it's hot to not get hot in the first place. Our bodies are actually pretty much experts at homeostasis, at sort of finding a level and sticking to it. But when the temperature is in extremes, it can put that little bit more of a strain on your system. So I'm going to go over some basics, and please forgive me, I'm sure you know a lot of this, but I'm going to say it anyway. So as you can see, I'm wearing white. White reflects energy and reflects light. So if you are very hot, please consider going for pale colors, because the darker the color, the more energy it will absorb, and you'll feel even hotter. Also, lots of space and things that aren't clinging to you will allow the air to circulate. But even the choice in material can make a huge difference. I would encourage you to go for natural fibers, whatever that may be. Silk is brilliant for wicking heat and for keeping you cool. High quality silks and light silks, again, they have a shine often, so that bounces, it reflects light and it can reflect heat. But it is just a wonderful fabric, but there's so many others. There's your tencel, which can feel like silk, but it's actually made from wood. There's your cottons, there's all sorts of bamboos. There's so many natural fibers out there. Hemp is another one. Often you get hemp mixed with cotton. Go for natural fibers as much as you can. Try to avoid even blended, so polyester and natural fiber. No, try and go for as natural fibers as you can, because again, they're very good at releasing and distributing energy, rather than your I nearly said homemade, your what are they called? Man-made fibers that tend to hold energy, and they may wick sweat, but yeah. There are wicking clothes out there as well. So choose your clothes wisely. Lots of air, lots of space around you is very good. And I would encourage you even to wear sort of spacious underwear. Excuse me for being so forward, but it can really help as well, especially if you are prone to swelling. If your feet and your legs get swollen, your normal underwear may not be your best friend, because if there's any elastic kind of gripping, if you look at your skin, if you take the clothes away, if there is a line either at your socks or at your groin or your hips where your clothes meet, that is a sign that it's too tight and it's restricting the lymph flow. So if there is that little line, that means that it's going to be harder for fluid to shift in your body. So then, swelling, edema becomes more and more of an issue. So free, light and open clothing, clothing that has spaciousness, that isn't elasticated and clinging tight. So there's a wee thought for you. Okay, food-wise, we've covered this before, but I'll cover it briefly. Your mints, the whole mint family, are very good for cooling. Your cucumbers and gourd family are very, very good for cooling. Think of the phrase as cool as a cucumber. So it's really nice. What you can do is take a cucumber and slice it up and throw it in a pitcher of water and cover it and stick it in the fridge. All day you can then go to it and pour, and the qualities of the cucumber go into the water and have a very cooling and refreshing effect, on top of the fact that it's actually refrigerated. Watermelon, it's a food that is also a drink. It's very hydrating, and so it can be very, very useful. I picked up a wee drink in an Asian supermarket over in the west of Ireland in Sligo. Now, I'm not necessarily recommending this drink because it is literally sugar. It is a cordial that is sugar. But this is a Middle Eastern drink that they use, and it's okay. So it's a sugar solution, but it has all very cooling herbs. So this is designed to be drunk in really hot, like Saudi Arabia type heat. And it is very refreshing. I've given it to the kids. I've had a little bit myself, but I don't like to drink sugar. I just don't think it's particularly good for the old, the sugar balance. But it has, apart from sugar, it has fennel seed, root of chicory, and the seed of chicory, cucumber seed, melon seed. And so all of these things are considered cooling. So you could have your mint tea or your fennel tea, and on a hot day like this, boil the kettle, pour it on the tea, let it diffuse and let it cool. Leave the tea bag in, and you get a really nice, strong flavour. But it'll be very cooling to drink then once it has cooled. Even drinking mint tea while it's hot still can have a soothing and cooling effect on a hot day. But actually, I made mint tea. This is actually mint tea, believe it or not. It's not Guinness. But I wanted to cool it down quickly, so I went to the freezer and poured frozen blueberries into it. And it didn't actually cool it as much as you would think. But it's, gives me a nice blueberry hit as well. I know it's killed probably a lot of the vitamin C, but so that's an option, that you can take frozen fruits and pour them into your drinks, and that will have a cooling effect. Okay, so let's now move on. We're going to do a wee bit of meditation where we're cooling the body. We're going to start with a cooling practice before we get moving. Plant your feet to the floor, please. Oh, let's salute. Right hand in fist, left hand straight, tuck back the thumb. In front of the heart, we press forwards. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so let's plant your feet to the floor, please, and float the top of the head up. Bring the chin slightly down and back. So we're going to start from the top of the head, and I want you to imagine that you are pouring a cool substance over your head. Now, water works for a lot of people. Some people don't like the idea of water. They want something a wee bit thicker. So a cool substance of your choice. Think of pouring it over the top of the head. And follow the journey of the liquid as it flows down over your body. Feel over the front, over the back, and over the sides. Feeling your way down through your system, calming down. With each breath, allow yourself to let go a little bit more. Let go of any irritation. Let go of any tension. And let it continue to pour down through your body, down through your legs, down into the floor, and away. Now you can think of this not just as one pouring, but like you are in a shower. So we're continuing to feel this downwards pouring as we breathe, continuing to pour downwards over the front, over the back, over the sides, all the way down through the legs, all the way down into the feet, all the way down into the floor. With each breath, letting go a little bit more. Very good. We're going to feel into the floor with our feet. Think of using your feet as a sensory tool. We're feeling down into the floor. Now you may have limited sensory awareness in your feet. That's okay. You can still listen. Extend your awareness and listen. Bring your thoughts down to the floor beneath your feet. Think of feeling down into the foundations of the building. Feeling, listening down into the deeper earth, the clay beneath. Feeling down through the layers of the earth. And the earth stores a lot of water. It absorbs water from the rain. Think of following that journey down into the earth, as if your feet are growing roots that are feeling their way out in every direction and deep down into the earth. Now we're going to let our breath slowly extend a little bit. And we're going to think of drawing water up from the earth. So we've done our pouring down. Now we're going to draw up, just like a plant draws water from the earth. So as you breathe in, think of drawing those deep stores of water from the earth all the way up into the feet, and keep going. As you breathe in, feel up the legs, up the back, over to the top of the head, and as you breathe out, gently think of pouring that water down over the front of the body and down into the basin in your belly, a little gathering place for that water. Allow your breath to flow normally as you bring your awareness back down through your legs, back down into the earth. Again, think of diving, exploring deep down into the earth with your mind, with your awareness. And as you breathe in, think of drawing up cool, fresh water from the bowels of the earth. We draw in, up through the heels, up the back of the legs, up the back, over the top of the head, and as we breathe out, it's pouring down over the front of the belly, of the body, into the store, into the bowl in the belly. Good, let's do that again. Keep breathing normally, releasing, relaxing. Allow your mind to sink down through your feet, down into the floor, down into the earth, deep and all the way around you. And breathing in nice and long and deep, drawing in fresh, cool water, feeling up the back of the legs, all the way up the back, over the top of the head, and gently pouring, releasing, relaxing down into the belly. Good. Let's do it a couple more times, feeling all the way down through the body. Keep breathing, feeling down into the feet, feeling down into the earth, extending your mind down deep where the earth is cool, and drawing in cool, fresh water as you breathe in, feeling all the way up from the feet, up the back, over the top of the head, breathing out, releasing, relaxing down, down over the front of the body, washing downwards to fill the bowl in center. Very good. Just breathing into your center for a moment. and release. Let's do one more set. We're going to feel down through the body, down into the feet, down into the earth beneath. Feel your way, think your way deep down into the earth. And as you breathe in, drawing in cool, fresh water all the way up through the soles of your feet, up through the heels, up the back of the legs, back, over the top of the head, and breathing out, pouring the water down over the front of the body to fill the bowl in your belly. Breathing into your belly for a moment, listening to your body. Notice how it feels. When we are calm and still, we experience a coolness, a balm. So when you're flustered, when you're hot and bothered, if there's no escape from the physical heat, we can actually generate a coolness from within by focusing on our breath, by calming down. We actually slow the processes of the body, so we generate less heat from within. We feel a coolness, we feel a calm. We can let go and literally observe as heat radiates away from us, leaving us in a cool and calm center. Allow yourself to float quiet and still. Allow thoughts to come and go, remaining perfectly calm. If you can hear your breath, let go a little bit more into it and see if you can find that natural flow where the breath is absolutely silent. This silence does not come by being careful, but by absolutely letting go, surrendering into the breath and just letting it flow. Practice this, and you will find a cool place inside, a calm, where the temperature no longer bothers you. It's simply one more experience to listen, to feel, and to let go. We're aware of it, but it is no longer an irritant. Very good. Let's very gently draw the hands in now to cover your center. Gently hugging your elbows around. Allow your mind to follow the touch and the warmth of your hands. Feel the warmth flowing into your center. Think of the hands like lenses guiding the energy into a single point in the very center of the belly. Feeling into that point. You can picture it as a single point of light. And feel your energy is stronger. Very good. Let's begin to awaken the body by feeling into the hands, feeling into the feet, wiggling fingers and toes, and easing a little bit from your stance. You can slowly, gradually make your movements a little bit bigger. And when you're ready, you can slowly and gently open your eyes. Very good. Now that was a visualization of water. Water has a cooling effect. Of course, you can think of boiling water. So we did the pouring downwards, and we did this idea of drawing water up from the ground. Both very useful ways of energizing and relaxing the body, both cooling. Drawing up from the ground is part of standing like a tree practice. But as you can see, just pouring water, thinking of water flowing can be cooling. I actually have been taking rather a lot of cold showers because it's relief. It just, oh, thank goodness. Even if you're terrified of the cold water, even running the cold shower, and if you have space standing close to the cold shower, believe it or not, can have a refreshing and cooling effect. Obviously, like you're having a shower, take your clothes off first, but stand close to the shower. And then if you're not so brave, you can put your arms in and give them a wee rub, and put your legs in and give them a wee rub, and do a few breaths to get yourself ready if you're going to try and go in. But actually splashing cold water on your face has a very relaxing aspect. There is a name for it, and I can't remember the name, but it's very useful for helping you sleep. I'll research it and I'll share it with you on the WhatsApp because I keep forgetting the name. But it has this very ancient response that when we splash cold water on our systems, it makes it. I've got the window open, sorry, so you can see the curtain moving. When we splash cold water on our systems, it actually has a effect. It helps us sleep and it helps us calm down. So again, you can think of the phrase being hot and bothered or cool as a cucumber. When we're cooler, we can actually calm and we can sleep better. So have a think about that. You can splash cold water on your face, or if you're brave, you can have a cold shower as well. You can do some research into Jan, what's his name? Wim Hof, the Iceman. He thinks that ice is the best thing ever, and cold showers and ice baths are brilliant. I've not gone as far as an ice bath, but I have had cold showers, and yeah, I think they have a place. But be kind to yourself. Please don't be forcing yourself to do something. If the whole system agrees, try it. And if you're going, then maybe not. Good, let's get up now and we'll do a wee bit of movement and see how you get on. At any stage you can sit, folks, and if you prefer you can do these exercises seated. Okay, so we've been doing some silk reeling and we've been doing some 9-step form. Anything else? And we're still sort of touching on Phoenix sometimes as well. Let's do some kidney work. Again, we're sort of focusing on the water aspect, which is the cooling aspect for your body. So let's take one, well, start from the beginning. Bring your heels together, toes a little bit apart. Let's float up, chin slightly down and back. Let's take a nice deep breath. And calm down. And again, a nice deep breath. Sigh internally, let go down into the earth. Well done, let's release belly, hips, knees, and let's open to the side and fix the feet so that they are parallel. Good, we're going to take one hand to waist and we're going to float up to the corner, trailing the fingertips behind, turning the waist, turn the palms, relax down. Can you imagine that you are dragging your arms, dragging your fingers through water? So you know that feeling of resistance when you're trying to move through water? Think of that feeling as if the air is thick. Feel into your fingertips. You even want to feel for the air running through your fingers. Beautiful, let's change hands. So just do what you can. Now you may recognize this, we did it a few weeks ago. It's also the shoulder exercise, Master Lok's shoulder recovery exercise. And it's part of the spine health series. So it's a very versatile little exercise. It's also very useful for kidneys and bladder to help those aspects come into balance. So if you're running to the toilet a lot, this should help calm and soothe the kidneys and bladder. Very good. Okay, let's move on and we'll do our open door 5 set. Let's take a breath and relax down. Let's do it 3 times. This is a body scan, and again, it has that downward aspect. It's actually called showering with energy. So it can have a cooling effect as well. Good, so let's just go back to our neutral. Wuji for open door 5 is with open stance. So we'll float the top of the head, the chin slightly down and back. Breathe and relax for a few moments, feeling into your body, letting go. Press the fingers to the floor. Ready and scoop. Lift into center. Feel through to the back. Lift, relax down over the front. Zipping open the back, over the shoulders, along the arms to fingertips, and release, relax down, connecting with kidneys. As if you're scooping your hands around your kidneys, scoop underneath, deep breath, lift, gather as much good energy as you can, and release, relax down. Again, to kidneys, waist height, we scoop around the bowl and lift. Turn, press forwards and up. Open. Back to center. And massage for kidneys. Press down and away. Pause, breathe, and calm. Notice your heart rate, your breathing, your posture. Well done. Turn palms and give your kidneys a wee rub. Very good. Bring the hands down and let's close. Excellent. Now, I don't know about you, but I find always, but especially when it's hot, I might feel very hot and I might be taking layers of clothing off, but actually my kidneys, that's one place, the small of my back, it can get cold quite quickly. And I would encourage you, even in the hot temperatures, to keep the small of your back covered and keep it warm. I know that there is a modern trend, especially with young ladies, to wear crop tops, nice high tops, and low slung trousers. So this whole band around the middle is exposed, and it may look lovely. It's actually not great for your kidneys. Your kidneys are your power storing or your energy storing organs, so they need to be kept warm. Try to keep them out of a draft. If you are taking off layers, I don't blame you, but maybe tie a jumper or tie a t-shirt or something around that area and just keep it warm. We don't want to lose energy when we're trying to keep cool. Okay, folks, let's have a go at our 9-step form. Now, it's been a few weeks since we've done this, I think, but I want to keep it going. We'll try it, the full thing first. I'm just looking at the time there. We'll try the full thing. I'll do back view. Just follow as best you can. If you get lost, don't worry. There are a lot of benefits to even just watching Tai Chi. It's very relaxing, and we learn by watching as well. So try and do it with me, but if you get lost, just relax and watch. Okay, let's try from the top, please. 9-step, Chen style, Tai Chi form. We're floating up, chin slightly down and back, releasing and relaxing down through the body. Calming down. Listening behind. Ready, start. Raising the water. Jinggang exits the temple. Hammer punch. Jinggang pummels the mortar. softly if you like. Yes. And release, relax to the right, expand. Lifting the left toes, 3 steps forwards. Prepare to punch, left hand, punch. Gather, roll back to your left, and filling your hands, filling your back. 5 steps back. Sweep and chop. Turn towards your back leg, release. Turn towards the front of the room and step. Stepping back right hand curls into fist. Relax the left hand down. Release your front foot and take a more comfortable step to face the back corner. Prepare to punch, relax into center and punch. Release. Expand. Chicken stretches its wings. Left toe turns and swing the right hand underneath. Up, down into fist. Jing gong. Pummels the mortar. Release. Breathing in, float up. And breathing out, relax down. Let's do that again because I did it wrong. Ready? Breathe in. We just go to chest height in Chen style. And breathing out, relax down to the base of the body. Pause for a moment. Think of sealing in your good energy. Point to the floor. And close. Left. Good. Recover. And a heel tap. Excellent. I made a Horlicks of the ending of that. Sorry about that. There's a few things I did wrong there. And there are beginner's mistakes. So when you've finished your form, you've done your pummeling the mortar, we release and we float up and we go to shoulder height. I was doing Yang style because I've been teaching Yang style a lot recently. So we go to shoulder height with the palms facing down. And we release the center, which pulls the center of the palms, the Lao Gong points, down. And we rest there level with the base of the body. And you can think of sealing in your good energy. So you can think a bit like the body is a money box, and it's got that little bung underneath that you can take out without smashing the box. And you can just think of closing the bung for a moment. So you don't have to squeeze your muscles, but you just think of closing for a moment. Just think, close, and then point to the floor. And then, Chen style, we float up. Breathing in, we fill the right foot, I'll mirror, fill the right foot. So you go over a little bit to the right. Think of the right foot filling, think the left foot emptying, and then we can lift the left foot onto the tip of the toe, come in, relax it down, go back into both feet, float up again, and one last sort of earthing feeling. We go down through the body, into the feet, into the floor, and the heel tap. You can see the end of a form. It's as complex and full of nuances as the beginning of the form as well. So yeah, I didn't do it great there. Okay, so how was that? Did it seem familiar? Was it easy enough to do? Let me see. Thumbs up if you find it was okay. Yeah, oh good. 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, okay, right. I'm not sure if that was a thumb actually. Yeah, okay. Good. Come and sit down and watch, and I'm going to show you the front view. I'm not going to mirror it this time. I know I have done quite a bit of mirroring for you in the past, and I'm happy to do that again. But I'd like you to see my best expression of it, and if I'm doing mirroring, it's probably not going to be as perfect as I can do. So come and sit down and watch, and see if you can see any nuances that you may have missed. Also, I have a few corrections I'd like to do with you, and they're corrections that I have just been given in training as well, so I want to share them with you. But first of all, just have a wee watch of the whole thing and see if you're getting all the details. Yeah. I'll just move back so you can see the feet. Okay, so that's the 9 step as best as I can do it. Good. Now I'd like to do a few wee, as I say, corrections or just refinements. Every month in Donegal, which is just up the road, we have our Chen training. So Grandmaster Chen's family student runs training for anyone who wants to come, and that prepares us for then the master who comes over once a year. And it's great because it's all enthusiastic people together, and we can hone our skills. And Tai Chi really is a lifelong practice that we should never go, no, I know Tai Chi, because there's always more, there's always more to go. So the first one I'd like to look at is the Jinggang exits the temple. So that is this movement at the beginning, the very beginning of the form. We've raised the water and we're doing our little scoop to the left and releasing to the left to open to the right, turning the foot. We feed the weight forwards and step. And it's really from this part that I'd like to look at it with you. And I realise that it's quite difficult to see what I'm doing with my back to you. So I'm going to flip it. I'm going to do some mirror work. So you're standing on your right foot, please. And you have expanded and stepped with your left foot diagonally forwards. So there's that little bit of a feeling of two-way. You're not just stepping your foot. As you step your foot, there's a little rotation of the body which brings the arms towards your back foot a little bit. But at the start here, your hands are in front of your shoulders. We're going to turn towards the back foot and allow the arms to roll over and sink down. And we're going to, this is the first wee correction, we're going to feed forwards onto the front foot a little bit, a fair bit, and we want to make a bar across. Now I can't seem to help it. I keep fixing this and then it gets a bit bigger, but we just want to make that straight bar across, literally like there is a wall in front of you and you're just pressing your forearm against the wall. And it'll be around the level of your knee. So absolutely straight across. But as you're expanding forwards, Tai Chi being described by the yin-yang picture, we have to create balance. So if one thing's expanding forwards, something has to expand backwards. So as we are expanding that bar across, we want the back arm to expand on that line. So the arm is above the leg, so we're actually going to extend the arm on that same line towards the back corner, so the arm is still above the leg. So you're expanding that way. See what I mean? So let's try that together, just that bit. We're going to step. We're going to roll down and back. So your left, or your right arm, sorry, is about above your right foot, or your right leg. Now we're expanding forwards to make that bar across. But as we do, that back arm is expanding back on that line. Yeah? Let's try it a few times, just that. Okay, ready? We step. And we roll back and down. Make a bar across and expand the back arm too. Good. Now I used to say, now relax to center and now turn. My teacher said there is no relax to center. Because if you're doing silk reeling, you go across and you turn and then you come back to center. You don't go across, relax to center and turn. The turn guides your energy back to center. Okay, so we've done our bar and we've done our expand. So we're just going to turn the body, which rolls the front hand over, palm facing up. Again, so from here, we roll. And if you wish, if you need to, you can actually lift your front toe and turn it out a little bit as well. That will help you balance. So the palm is facing up. Now we bring the back hand in past the waist and then pierce forwards. So I had you doing this swing and hit, which is a bit more like a groin strike, but this is more like a solar plexus strike. So we're bringing the back arm in past your waist and fingers pierce directly forwards. Yeah? So bring it into your waist and forwards. Rather than coming underneath, we're coming in and forwards. Okay, so let's try that. We'll go all the way back. So we do our expand. We circle down. We make the bar and stretch the back arm along that diagonal line a little bit. turn, you can turn your toe as you turn, and through center, pierce. Yes. Even a little bit higher, think of coming through about waist height and pierce rather than coming hip height. So these are two different applications. We can use the same movement in Tai Chi for different applications. So one of them, if you come underneath, you're smacking them in the groin. Sorry for the vivid picture there. But if you come underneath, that's a groin strike. But we're now doing a solar plexus strike. So it's another vulnerable area, but it's a piercing, striking with the fingers rather than coming in underneath. So let's try it again one more time. Yeah, you know, it looks so lovely and gentle, and then it's a bit shocking when you think of the martial context, but it helps you get the move right. That's all I'm concerned about. Please don't go around thumping people. Ready? We're going to step, expand. We circle back and down, and we're going to expand along that line with the back arm as you make a bar across the front. Keep the shoulder relaxed and down. Now turn, palm faces up, bring the back hand in past the waist and pierce. Very nice, well done. Up, down, up, and down. Good, there's quite a lot in there, isn't there? Let's do it a couple more times. Please, can you make a mental note and remind me? Next week we will look at the stepping back sequence because that has some lovely adjustments as well. It will make it much richer and stronger and more balanced. Okay, so ready? We're going to step, circle back towards the back leg, expand, make a bar across, stretch the back arm on that line, turn, front palm turns to face up, past the center and pierce. Beautiful, up, down, up, and down. Lovely, let's take a breath. Well done, let's do a little bit of warming down, please. Turning from center, breathe, down the legs. Cup your hands, pat every part. If there's a part that has been misbehaving, give it a bit of love now. If it's sore to the touch, just bring your awareness to it, bring your hands close to it. Good. A little bit though of patting is actually very useful. It stimulates energy flow, stimulates recovery. Good. And a little shake out. Let's lengthen up through the top of the head, deep breath in, and over to one side, shake, 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 gently, shake and twist. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Good, and breathe in, float up, 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 over to the other side, breathe out, shake and twist. Good, breathing in, float up, relax down. Let's rub the hands together. And we're going to lift up and patting down gently from top to bottom. So you can think of the water analogy again, like you're in the shower, you're washing away any tiredness, any tension, any stale energy, leaving your body down the front, down the sides, down the back, every angle of your legs. Think of that dust flying away, turning to light, brush down, brush, brush, brush. With a flick at the end of your brush, it energizes. If you keep it as a soft caress, it's more soothing and calming. You choose which version you need more. Good. Shaking out. A little heel tap, or if that's uncomfortable, just a little bounce of the body. Let your body breathe, release. Let your wobbly bits wobble. Let your joints dance in their sockets. And stand. Breathe and listen to your body, please. Feel those beautiful tingling sensations. This is your vitality. Let's guide it into center, please. Hug your elbows gently in. Breathing into center. Feel your energy is stronger. Ah, beautiful. Well done, everyone. Good work today. We have worked through the heat. Let's take right hand in fist, left hand straight. Shia Sanghao, thank you so much. Well done. And I look forward to seeing you, hopefully cooler next time.